Hi, my name is Trinity Haynes.
I'm Emilee.
I'm Gordon Chi.
I'm Syrai Harris.
And we are the Food Sustainability Group.
I chose this topic because I was wondering how we can distribute food evenly within the population, since the obesity epidemic is a thing right now. and there's still people hungry. I was wondering why that's that. So we should try to fix that.
I was interested in food sustainability because I knew nothing about sustainability and I wanted to learn more.
I chose this topic because we have a hard enough time feeding people in America, and there's more people coming to this earth, so we need to figure out ways to handle that.
I chose this topic because I was interested in how we would feed the future population.
First, before we start off, what is food sustainability? Food sustainability is keeping the capacity of food, keeping it sustained for everyone to eat in a humane way so that us, the environment, and animals are staying healthy.
The struggle is real. From the field trips, we learned that agriculture needs our help. We believe that the fastest way to ensure our growing population has enough food is by implementing agricultural technology. Our research question is, how will technology be used to sustain our food for now and for the future? We came up with this question by focusing on sustainability in Sac City, California, and soon the world. We discovered that 3.2 billion people have access to technology. By using this statistic to our advantage, we put technology and food together and began researching.
We have a trivia question before we start, but this is a matter of memorization. So if you remember the average age of a farmer, what is it? Hurry, you have to say it. 60. Yeah, you're right. You get a cup from UCNR. Look at that.
There you go.
You know, I wish I had that. It was really nice, actually. Okay, yeah, 60.
So the reason why the average age of a farmer is so high is because teenagers and people currently in college don't think it's that interesting. A lot of people don't see it as prestigious as being a doctor or a lawyer, and it's really hard work being a farmer. So technology is one way that we can bring that age back down. We can get kids and people about to go into the workforce, we can get them really interested.
Drones. One aspect of technology we can use to advance our sustainability of food are drones. Our first field trip stop was a drone at Russell Ranch, which uses an underside camera with infrared hue, which are colors that you can't see with the naked eye. By flying over crops, the drone can pick up certain colors to uncover the plant's health through nitrogen detection. This allows farmers to quickly figure out how to save unhealthy plants and sustain the crop longer.
Another aspect of technology are underwater drones, also known as ROVs, remotely operated vehicles. Some underwater drones can go 100 meters deep and have a 500-meter range. But who uses these drones? Well, it's common in deep water industries. Since it can go underwater, it can bypass the reflection of the water and get depths of reservoirs. And it can also study the different biodiversities of different species, such as zebra mussels, which is an invasive species of clam that's 1 inch long and usually clusters around northeast of the United States. And these drones can also gather information on numbers and behaviors. So some fish farmers take advantage of this technology by checking the daily livestock of their fish. And as you can see in this picture, this underwater drone is drifting in the ocean, and it can safely collect underwater samples. These samples can be used to see if the environment is changing later on. And multi-echo sounders can attach to the underwater drone and map out the bottom of the ocean.
So before I start with the information, who here likes fruit? Keep those hands up. Who here prefers the stuff in the can? That's why we need greenhouses. Greenhouses allow more fruit and more vegetables to be grown in more areas for more parts of the year. They are structures that can be built on farms and in backyards. They are generally built with plastic or glass, and they control the temperature of the plants to protect them through frost and extreme heat. The cost of a greenhouse depends on the sophistication and technology that is in the greenhouse. So the top photo here is a more basic greenhouse. That's the type of thing that would be in your backyard. Glass, plastic, some 2x4s from your local Home Depot. And the one on the bottom is a more advanced greenhouse. You see the shape. You can't build that at home. That would have more LEDs, as another group was talking about, extreme heating, so you can grow plants all winter long, even if it's snowing out, and it really does provide food for more people.
In the same camp last week, we visited 3 places, one of them being UC Davis. And we visited Erwin Doris. He is the professor of post-harvest there. And he and his team created a tractor that was able to detect health deficiencies and problems within crops before we can see them, as the drone did. And it is still a work in progress. Right now it only has 32 cameras on it, but it is planned to have 36 cameras. And all these cameras are used to create 3D images of the plants to see the deficiencies and problems more accurately. And UC Davis has paired up with Microsoft to use Microsoft Connect to use Xbox One controllers to control these tractors, which can also appeal to the younger generation in becoming a farmer. It's like a video game in real life. It's like virtual reality without the virtual. It's like right there. It's like video games. Here you go.
As you can see on the PowerPoint, the range of cost of these technologies is $10,000 to $125,000. Air drones costs around $10,000, and we found this information when we went on the field trip to Russell Ranch over the 2-week program. This 2-week program. And Virginia Tech researchers have gathered together to create 12 underwater drones that cost around $125,000 each. And for the greenhouses, we found out that a 560 square feet greenhouse will cost about $14,000, being $25 per square foot. And for the UC Davis tractor, we found out, averaging the prices, that it would cost around $100,000.
Why is this important? Without some forethought into preserving our ecosystem, we could be facing a downward spiral of mankind, kind of like a chain effect. Although we could survive longer just on water, we all know how we get when we're hungry. Unless you want a future of wars over the snacks on your desk right now, we should make conservation initiatives using technology more efficient. Are there any questions?